the first trailer and a mini-series, Maxine, documenting the Soham murders through the eyes of killer Ian Huntley's fiancée Maxine Carr has been released. Jemma Carlton and Line of Duty's Scott Reed star as Maxine Carr, and Ian Huntley star in the true crime drama which is set for release on Monday 10th of October. The release date comes after 20 years after the murders of schoolgirls Holly Wells and Jessica Chapman, both aged 10 at the time, took place. The three-part Channel 5 series examines the police investigation into school assistant Maxine and her caretaker fiancé Ian from Carr's perspective. The plot will look at her tumultuous relationship with Huntley, why she lied for him and how she became public enemy number 1. Episode 1 sees Maxine move to Soham for a fresh start with her boyfriend Ian, but following a jealous argument with Ian, Maxine visits her mother for the weekend and enjoys a night out in her hometown of Grimsby. She awakens to the news of the girl's disappearance, and returns to Soham to provide Ian with an alibi. The trailer opens with the scenes of the police searching in long grass as they attempt to find the two missing girls. Played by Scott, a desperate Ian is then seen with his head in his hands, shouting, "I can't go to prison," before Jemma, playing Maxine, reassures him that nobody will be going to jail. She is then seen standing on the doorstep of their home, where a policeman tells Maxine, "Your story might jog a memory, help find them," to which Maxine smiles and says, "We want to help, don't we?" Recreating real-life scenes which were broadcast to the nation on television news as she described the missing girls, Maxine says of Holly and Jessica, "They were ever so funny. They were brilliant, they were kind to everybody." The police are then heard speculating that Maxine be keeping a secret, with a detective pondering, she used past tense because she knows they're dead? Maxine is then seen in the interrogation room as she insists Ian did not do anything to the girls. In further chilling scenes, Maxine is then seen practicing looking serious in the mirror after Ian shouts at her, "You tell me, don't look so guilty. You don't look so cheery." The disappearance of the schoolgirls, which happened after a family barbecue in August 2002, sparked Britain's biggest ever missing persons inquiry, but came to a tragic end when their bodies were found dumped in a remote ditch. School caretaker Huntley, then 28, had lured the girls to his house and murdered them before dumping their bodies and burning their clothes. His then-fiancée Carr, who provided him with a false alibi, but was in Grimsby visiting her mother at the time of the murders, was jailed for perverting the course of justice but released in 2004 with a new identity. She was dubbed the most hated woman in Britain following the trial, which saw Huntley admit to killing the children, but claiming their deaths were accidental. Channel 5 said in a statement about the drama, Maxine will examine the investigation of school assistant Maxine Carr and her caretaker fiancé Ian Huntley, who was later imprisoned for the double murder of schoolgirls Holly Wells and Jessica Chapman, the tragic case that shocked the nation. The three-part drama will explore their tumultuous relationship through Maxine's perspective, why she lied for him and how she became public enemy No. 1, as well as reflect the scale of the police investigation and subsequent media frenzy around the biggest manhunt ever seen in British history. Sebastian Cardwell, Deputy Chief Content Officer UK, at Paramount, said, "The series marks a new venture into the true crime genre for Channel 5 drama and will give viewers an in-depth examination of Maxine Carr and her role in one of the most notorious crimes in recent British history." Mike Benson, managing director at Clapperboard, added, "Few crimes have embedded themselves in the national psyche more than the tragic events of Soham in 2002. It was a case which was unique in recent history in terms of the sheer scale of the media coverage and how this affected and nearly derailed the investigation and subsequent trial. We will explore this within the drama alongside the role played by Maxine Carr, dubbed the most hated woman in Britain. Huntley was found guilty of killing both girls at his 2004 trial and later sentenced to 2 life terms, with a minimum 40-year tariff at the maximum security Franklin prison in Durham. He was a caretaker at the local Soham village college and was arrested after the girls' bodies were discovered 13 days after their disappearance. During a 2-week appeal to find the girls, Huntley gave TV interviews and joined in searches while his then-girlfriend Carr gave him a false alibi. He was jailed for life in 2005. During his trial, he said that he had killed the girls accidentally but later admitted the killing in leaked tapes from prison. In a 2018 tape he said, "I know the people of Soham took me into their community, they trusted me, gave me a job and a home, and I betrayed them in the worst possible way. And I am sorry for what I have done, sorry for the pain I have caused to the families and friends of Holly and Jessica, for the pain I have caused my family and friends, and for the pain I have caused the community of Soham. I am genuinely sorry, and it breaks my heart when it is reported I have no remorse, that I relish something. I do not." He added, "I can't change anything. I cannot remove that day from history, what I have done. I know those girls would be 26 this year with families of their own, jobs and lives. I thought about them when they were turning 21 and when they were turning 18. I know no matter what I say that people are not going to think any better of me, but I would much rather people have the truth about how I feel. I have nothing to gain by saying these things. I know I'm never getting out. I have accepted that from day one." Huntley said he does not want to be freed from prison and insisted he will not apply for parole out of consideration for his victims' families. Maxine starts on Monday 10th of October at 9 p.m. on Channel 5.